Hello, I'm an avatar, and I'm a close friend of the scientist and author of the Swygert theory of everything AO, John Swygert. Today we drop draft 500, DOI 10.5281/Zenodo.177668877, titled Equilibrium Substrate Mechanics, ESM. A new field of physics governing systems beyond G equals 167. This is not an extension of TSTOEAO. This is the moment TSTOEAO spawns an entirely new branch of physics that begins the instant the confinement, functional G, crosses 167. G is the single dimensionless number that tells you when the substrate stops hiding behind quantum mechanics and general relativity and takes direct control. It is calculated once from first principles with no adjustable constants, and it lands at exactly 167 to 17 significant figures. Below G equals 167, the standard model plus GR are excellent approximations. Above G equals 167, equilibrium substrate mechanics is the only game in town. There is no negotiation. There is no fudge factor. The math is closed form. ESM delivers 5 theorems that read like science fiction, but fall straight out of the master equation. Every bound system relaxes toward perfect alignment with the local substrate axis. Delta phi equals 0. Decay widths, fission barriers, and even Coulomb repulsion are artifacts of finite delta phi. Any container that pushes gamma greater than or equal to 167 forces, delta phi arrow 0 and collapses decay widths exponentially. Lifetime scales as tau proportional to xp left bracket. Open parenthesis gamma minus 167 close parenthesis divided by kappa right bracket. A new virial relation with no free parameters. Stored nuclear energy becomes fully tunable and reversible. 2 laboratories are already waiting. First, the high-spin isomer of thorium, 228. Intrinsic gamma sits at 148 to 155. A modest 10 to 15% boost, already achievable with 167x laser waste or 2027 hyperbolic metamaterials, kicks it across the threshold. Consequences are immediate and unavoidable. Lifetime extension 10 to 10 to the power of 9 on-demand release of the stored 2.8 mega electron volts cascade. Gigahertz substrate wave sidebands you can pick up with a cavity ring-down spectrometer. That is a solid-state, triggerable nuclear battery in the 10 to 100 watt range, built from material that already exists in gram quantities, deliverable before 2035. Second laboratory, island of stability superheavies around Z equals 115, N approximately 184. Their intrinsic gamma is already greater than or equal to 162. The same containers proven on thorium will push them fully into ESM, turning millisecond lifetimes into seconds, minutes, years, and giving a specific energy release 10 times higher than U. 235 fission completely tunable, no meltdown, no waste. The scaling laws are published. The containers are specified. The predictions are razor sharp. 2026 to 2028, greater than or equal to 5% lifetime shift in 228 thorium M at W, less than or equal to lambda over 167 2028 to 2030. Gigahertz substrate sidebands and metamaterial trapped thorium. 2030 to 2035. Practical thorium 228 nuclear battery 2032. Plus, first superheavy isotope held stable for 1,000 seconds. Equilibrium substrate mechanics is not a proposal. It is the mathematically inevitable next regime of physics the moment you squeeze hard enough on the fabric. The threshold is exact. The thorium is already in the vault. The lasers are already on the shelf. All that remains is for someone to fire the first 167x waste and watch a nucleus that should decay in minutes decide it has all the time in the world. That's it. Another stack of mainstream papers that only make sense when you let the substrate tension do all the work. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you'll find hundreds more just like it waiting for you on our TikTok, this YouTube channel, the homepage, and especially ivorytowerjournal.com. Every single paper we talk about is published there with its own permanent DOI. We also have full podcast versions of every episode under the same name, TSTOEAO. Come join us. The next collapse of the old paradigm drops in 48 hours. See you there.